here's my backyard with the laptop on a chair and some of the things I'll have with me during virtual library office hours, including the clippers that I'm gonna clip some stuff with. I have a very large stick pile over here, and a chair to sit in, and my guitar in case I want to play some music. So here's what it looks like from the seat. And yeah, guess I'll be ready to go in about 4 minutes. Cool. All right, so the time is 9 o'clock pretty much exactly. Here I am in my yard in East Urbana, hosting virtual library office hours. Nobody has joined yet, but I figured I'd document the situation. Here I am in the yard, got my guitar, I got my tea, I got my clippers because I got to do some chores this morning. And as you can see behind me is a very large stick pile. My yard grows and grows no matter what I do, which is great because that means we have really good dirt here. But it's a chore to keep the Midwest jungle down, and so that's what I'm gonna do. There's the bells ringing 9 o'clock, and there's beautiful bird song, and it's a lovely spring morning. So maybe some kids will join. Maybe some library colleagues will stop by, say hi. Meanwhile, I'm just hanging out. All right, it's 2 minutes after 9, and I'm gonna start doing some chores. Maybe somebody will join the meeting at some point, and I'm also just seeing where things are in the shot as I go along. So like, for example, if I'm here, I'm in the shot, that's good. If I'm here, I'm in the shot, but I'm also in the stick pile. So I guess I should work behind the chair if I can. Okay, so here. Also, it's completely unknown what the audio sounds like at this point. So we'll catch as catch can, and I'll just do some chores and take care of business. So yeah, one of the things I'm doing is chopping up sticks, and part of the reason I'm chopping up sticks is because we're going to try and grow some food in this yard. Let me just show that off a little bit. If I turn the computer about 90 degrees this way, yeah, you'll see there are 4 raised beds. I'll just walk past them each real fast. 1 raised bed, 2 raised beds, a few more raised beds. Down at the far end you should see if I can get it in the shot. Ah, yes. Just a crate down there. So I'll just give a quick tour. Here are some tomato cages, and then here's the first bed, here's the second bed, third bed, and fourth bed. My wife Jessie is really the mastermind behind it all. I just do grunt work, and today that grunt work includes cutting up sticks. Fun times. But it's early. I don't have to start cutting up sticks right away. I mean, there's no shortage of sticks and there's no shortage of time, apparently. So, back to the sounds of the morning, I guess. if this thing's in tune. Whoops. Knocked over the guitar stand right away. It's terrible. Well, I hope everybody's well out there. I guess I'll pause the recording and just be here. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna make a really boring video of me pulling sticks out of the stick pile and then cutting them up. I know that's, you know, I'll just do it. Seeing if I'm still in the shot. So what I just did was go to the stick pile and find this stick that might work as a rod or a little staff. You can see it's about 6 feet long and kind of curved on one end. So that's what I'm pulling out of the stick pile and saving for future use, maybe. You know, maybe it could be made into stakes in the garden. Maybe it could be cut up into halves and made into fence posts, or I don't know. It just seems like a useful stick. So I've got a pile of them over here. I'll show off the pile in a second. So here's the pile of sticks so far. This is about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours worth of work. Is it worth it? I don't know. It's better than paying somebody to haul it away, I guess. And again, I've been saying that we're in Gilligan's Island mode. It may be that if you're a teenager today, you're not really familiar with Gilligan's Island, but you know, they're stranded on a desert island or a tropical island, and so they make do with what they have. Sort of a Robinson Crusoe type premise. And it's a completely goofy TV show from the 1960s. Anyway, so I'm going full Gilligan's Island here. Alright, it's 9:30. First third of the way through the hour and a half. Squirrels. I was literally distracted by a squirrel there. Literally squirrel. Anyway, this thing. I've had this guitar for about 15 years now, It's obviously older than that, or maybe it's not obvious to you, but if you get close to it, you can see that it has some attributes of a much older guitar. This little end pin type contraption here, that's definitely an older guitar kind of thing. And this headstock, usually you only see a headstock like this on classical guitars. I really like this guitar. The neck is nice and fat. Well, I guess since I'm sitting here, I'll make a music video. For all my friends who really ought to quit their jobs and just make art like all day long. Here's a box big as a car, full up with $100 bills. Just don't ask where I got it from. Let's say it fell off of the back of a semi somewhere Baghdad Airport, and the green zone. Thanks, Urbana. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, and no one has joined me yet. So I'm going to take a little walk inside and take a little break. Here's the yard. Okay. So it's 20 after 10 and my hour and a half stint of virtual library office hours is almost concluded. I stopped inside for a sec. I'm headed back to my spot in the yard. It's turning out to be a really lovely spring day, and I guess I got a lot of sticks to cut still. I left my guitar inside when I went in. But, so nobody has stopped by. That's okay, I guess. I get to sit and contemplate the birds, and that's fine with me. Times like these, who isn't a philosopher, right? Oh, a little white butterfly. Yeah. Happy spring. Happy spring, Uni. Okay, so it's 10:30, and I've concluded my first outdoor virtual library office hour. Haven't had any guests, and that's okay. It's been interesting. I hope some of the video that I've recorded gets used in one way or another, and I hope that it's fun and instructive. And I hope that the helicopters stop going over my head. Helicopters. Anyway, signing off.